Kawawa naman.
So, boyfriend nga niya.
Opo, kasi yan po yung sinasabi po din nila sa akin.
So, ikaw, di mo ba nakikita na malagkit ang tinginan nila, ganon? Wala ka ba nakikita ang ganon? Ha? Hindi. So, so napapansin mo rin, no? Sige, salamat. Now, we'd like to recognize Congresswoman Migs Noglanes. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The questions that I will be asking would be addressed to Ms. Alice Guo. Hi, Ms. Alice. Earlier, you were saying na very adamant ka na hindi ka involved in any of the POGO businesses or anything so related to that, correct?
Your Honor, opo.
And you did an interview na maraming nakakita with Karen Davila last May 2024, correct?
Yes po, Your Honor.
At doon kunento mo yung simple mong buhay, yung income mo, farming lang, lumaki ka sa, pinalaki ka ng tatay mo, and very personal information, correct?
Yes po, ma'am.
And you mentioned the only connection na meron ka with Hong Shen is because you bought land at ikaw ang translator.
Hong Sheng po ba, Your Honor?
Yes,
Hong Sheng, opo, that time po, nag-translate lang po ako for them, and that time, I am part of the land po ni Hong Sheng.
That time, so after that...
Sorry, land po ni Bao Fu.
Okay, ulit. Part ka ng land which nakukonfuse ka na ata eh.
Opo, Bao Fu. Bao Fu is a land development company. And before po ako nag-divest, I think 2021.
So, yun lang yung sinasabi mo. And you said in this interview that talagang you never entered into any POGO business or relations, correct? And you still stand by that today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And kanina pinakita ni Congresswoman Luistro yung mga corporations, no, that your family has been involved in. I think, can we show the list of the corporations again, please, Secretariat? Ito, so mga 12 po yan. And most of that, family members mo, as you mentioned earlier, kasi dapat trusted ang mga nandyan that you work with these corporations, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, sa simple mong buhay, sa farming, from 2009 to 2023, you were able to do 12 corporations, build 12 corporations.
Your Honor, yung iba po dyan ay hindi operating. Yung iba naman po dyan nag-start 2010, 2009 pala, to be exact, si QJJ Farm. So from
Bakit ganyan kayo?
Pakita na lang natin yung list na lang ng incorporators of QJJ Farm. This is a public document anyway. Secretariat, can you please show? So this is you, a certain Sheila Guo, certain Seaman Guo, which is Wesley Guo, tama po ba?
Ma'am, for the business po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
And then, itong si Lin Wenyi, inamin naman po, ito yung girlfriend ng tatay ni Miss Alice na si Jian Zong Guo. And this was 2009. And are you still involved with QJJ Farm?
Ma'am, for all the businesses po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
Okay, meron naman din tayong document, yung GIS, which is a public document in 2023, na starting 2023, lahat po involved pa rin yung family niya. Sheila Guo, Seaman Lee Guo, Jian Guo, Lin Wenyi. And pumalit po si Alexander Abrenica. Who is Alexander Abrenica, Miss Alice?
Alexander Abrenica, wala na po siya business partner pero wala na rin po siya sa QJJ.
Isn't Alexander Abrenica your municipal administrator?
Before po.
Before. So, in-entrust mo sa kanya ang
Opo.
QJJ farm.
For QJJ po, ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
But, lahat to nag-remain and we can see no na trusted mo talaga at pinasok mo dito ang municipal administrator mo as admitted by you, administrator mo siya. So makikita natin na yung QJJ farm ay isang corporation na ang pumalit kay Ms. Alice Go ang kanyang municipal administrator na makikita naman siguro natin madaling utusan, no? So, basically, by 2023, dahil wala ka na sa QJJ farm, ay hindi mo na pwedeng magamit ang pangalan ng QJJ farm, anything that has to be linked to you, correct?
Ma'am, for the businesses po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
Well, incorporate naman po to let the committee know, pag ganito, ibig sabihin, hindi na siya kasama ng farm dapat, kasi wala na po yung pangalan niya sa mga corporate documents. However, may isang KYC form ang China Bank, Know Your Customer, which everyone, if you have a bank account, ay ginagawa to yearly, diba? Pakita po natin. 2023, just to remind everyone, dapat wala na po si Ms. Alice sa QJJ form. However, dito sa China Bank KYC form, dated 2024 ng February, nandito po ang name ni Ms. Alice Lialgo. And nakasulat na siya pa rin, yung business name niya ay QJJ Farm. No? So, kahit na dapat hindi na siya involved sa QJJ Farm, ay mukhang gumagalaw pa rin to dahil nga municipal administrator siguro niya ang pinalit sa kanya to Baofu Development.
Ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po. Ang nakalagay po sa check is 2020.
2020, yes, 2020.
Still po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po, ma'am.
But that is your signature.
Ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination.
We have documents naman to show that that is the signature and this is the bank account of Ms. Alice Go. So nakaka-alarm na very simple na tao na farming ang kanyang business and nakapag-issue ng 10 checks na 10 million each, no? Si Ms. Alice to Baofu Land Development. You have another business called Q Seed Genetics Inc., correct?
Ma'am, for all the businesses po, I invoke my right po.
Okay. And the same, since public document naman to, it's almost the same. As you can see, Mr. Chair, and to the members, no, na still, it's the same people involved, which is also the same, na halos the same, nakita natin sa 12 corporations earlier, as we've seen. For this one, sa QC, makikita na naman natin sa KYC documents, no, na siya rin lang nag-apply for the bank account. Ms. Alice, correct? This is... Do you know this document?
Ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination.
So makikita naman po natin, same signature, her name is there. Essentially, parang ganito yung nangyayari sa kanyang mga businesses, sa kanilang mga businesses. Si Ms. Alice talaga may hawak ng mga bank accounts. Siya yung nag-a-apply sa mga bank accounts. So siya yung nag-ahawak talaga. May access sa accounts ng mga different corporations with her name and her family's name. Let's go to Baofu, no? Noong 2019, February 2019, tama ba na bumalik ka ng maraming lupa in Anupul, Banban, Tarlac, Ms. Alice?
Sorry, Your Honor?
You purchased land in specifically Anupul, Banban, Tarlac noong February 28, 2019.
Ano pong lot po yun, Your Honor? Sorry.
This is a 10,000 square meters na lot. You bought it from Restituto de la Cruz.
Yun po yung Baofu po.
Ito yung sinasabi niyong pinurchase niyo na Baofu. And yung pinurchase niyo to, it was classified as agricultural. Correct?
Your Honor, I cannot answer for that.
You purchased it, hindi mo alam kung anong classification ng land? So you
Hindi ko lang po maalala to be exact.
But this is your land and you purchased it. Ang laki-laki ng land na to.
Yes po. Yung reclassification, hindi ko lang po maalala yung reclassification.
Okay, hindi mo maalala. Paalala ko na lang po sa inyo dahil meron naman tayong official document ng Office ng Sangguniang Bayan. Pakita po natin na kayo po talaga ang lumapit sa Sangguniang Bayan. Hindi ka po mayor na to, tama? Miss Alice?
2019 po, hindi pa po.
Hindi pa po. So ikaw yung lumapit for the reclassification a month after you bought the agricultural land to reclassify it to be in commercial para makapag-operate on whatever businesses there.
For Baofu po, Your Honor, all the answers po might use against me in the court. I invoke my right against self-incrimination.
So for the
po.
information of everyone, so a month after the purchase ng agricultural land, nakausap niya sa Sangguniang Bayan para ma-reclassify ito so that pwedeng pumasok ang mga iba't ibang businesses so they can operate. Which alam naman po natin na ito po yung mga sinabi ni Congresswoman Luistro na nag-ooperate ng mga POGO operations doon sa land ng Baofu. And ito yung alarming, no? So, Baofu, in 2019, Baofu Land Development as a corporation, nag-purchase ng mga, ng land. Baofu mismo, nag-purchase ng land. And, are you saying, Miss Alice, that wala kang kinalaman sa Baofu except the ownership of the land?
Ma'am, Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
So, I'll show na lang to this committee, to everyone, that we have a deed of sale.
Huwag niyo pansinin yan.
To Jakarta and then back to the Philippines. And I'd just like to ask lang po, Ms. Alice, kilala niyo po ba yung kasama niyo po dyan na naka-black?
Your Honor, medyo blurred po yung picture ko. Hindi ko po alam po sino yung nasa picture.
Okay. So, hindi niyo po kilala yung kasama niyo mismo yung sa pagdating niyo po sa Indonesia?
Your Honor, hindi ko po kasing kita po yung face po.
Okay. So, pero kasabay mo niyo, ma'am. So, okay, let me just jog na lang po yung memory. Sa picture na ito, kayong dalawa po niyan ni...
Hindi ko talaga makita po yung face.
Okay. Kasi...
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Jacob, with the indulgence of Congressman Mario.
Pwede mo bang i-rephrase natin yung tanong? Sino po yung mga taong sumalubong sa iyo nung pumasok ka sa Indonesia?
Mr. Chair, pumasok po kami ng Indonesia. Ang sumalubong po sa amin si Cassie po.
Sino?
Cassie.
Cassie O.
Si Cassie. Pero doon sa litrato, may mga lalaki. Puro babae ba yun?
Your Honor, hindi ko po alam doon sa... Hindi ko po kilala yung nasa picture. Blurred po yung picture.
So, ibig mo sabihin, nag-iisa si Cassie na sumalubong sa inyo. Walang lalaking kasama.
To be exact, hindi naman po siya sumalubong po sa amin sa airport.
Ano? Sinong sumalubong sa iyo?
Tinawagan lang po ni Wesley si Cassie nung nasa Malaysia po kami.
Hindi mo sinasagot yung katanungan ko eh. Sino ang sumalubong sa iyo?
Your Honor, wala po sumalubong po sa amin pagdating
So,
po ng
mag-isa ka?
Malaysia. Tatlo po kami.
Mag-isa ka na pumasok, walang sumalubong.
Your Honor, hindi po ako mag-isa, tatlo po kami. And in
Walang
fact,
sumalubong.
walang sumalubong po sa amin.
Magaling kang magsinungaling talaga eh. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
To pick up na lang, thank you from Ako. So to pick on that up, so sino po yung mga kasama niyo po during that time?
Your Honor, regarding naman po dyan sa issue, I think I have immigration pending case po. I refuse po to answer po.
Okay, let me redirect na lang po this question to Ms. Cassie. Ms. Cassie, totoo po ba na, or Mr. Chair, totoo po ba na kayo po yung sumalubong po kay Ms. Alice sa Indonesia?
Regarding po dyan sa question, Mr. Chair, I invoke my right against self-incrimination. Meron na po kasing harboring a fugitive po na case.
So, kahit na sinabi po ni Miss Alice na ang katabi niya na si Miss Cassie yung sumalubong sa kanya, she would still invoke her right on answering a simple na totoo ba na kayo yung sumalubong kay Miss Alice sa airport. But okay,
If I may, Your Honor, if I may, just a short interjection kasi nabanggit kasi ni Alice na ikaw ang sumalubong. Pero binawi din niya, sinabi niya na hindi actually sumalubong, pero nauna ka doon, no, sa Indonesia. Is that in Indonesia, Alice? Yung dumadating kayo sa airport, sa Indonesia ba yun?
Actually, yung nasa photo po, hindi ko po alam saan po yan.
Saan ka sinalubong ni Cassie?
Nakita ko po si Cassie sa Malaysia.
So sa Malaysia yun. So nauna ka doon kaya sa kanila, Alice?
Mr. Chair, regarding naman sa Malaysia, inaya lang po talaga ako ni Wesley.
Kaya nga, so nauna kayo ni Wesley doon?
Hindi po. Doon na po kami nagkita.
So halos sabay kayo dumating sa Malaysia ni Alice tsaka ni Wesley?
Opo, nagkaayaan po, Mr. Chair.
Nagkaayaan kayo sa Malaysia?
Inaya po ako ni Wesley Go papuntang Malaysia. Pero, opo.
Okay, sige. Thank you. Please proceed, Congressman Maya. Thank you.
thank you. So, just to put na lang siguro on record again, anyway, can we please flash it back again, yung picture ko sa airport. In the picture po, nakalagay po dyan na it is identified as Duan Ren Wu, na nandun po nakasama po ni Miss Alice Go sa airport, sa isang airport po sa Indonesia. And I'd just like to ask Miss Alice, kilala mo po ba siya? Si Duan Ren Wu in person lang po?
Your Honor, doon sa photo po, hindi ko po alam kung sino po nasa photo, pero doon sa tao po na tinatanong niyo po sa akin, kilala ko po siya.
Paano mo po ba siya nakilala?
Nakilala ko po si Duan Ren Wu bilang ninong po ni Cassie. Sinama po ni Cassie minsan sa Bamban.
Okay. So, usually nakikita niyo siya na pumupunta po siya sa Bamban.
Nakilala ko po siya dahil pinakilala po ni Cassie na ninong po niya at nakasama po ni Cassie sa Bamban sa amin.
Okay. And this same Duan Ren Wu,
Iba-deport na siya.
Honor, wala po.
okay. So, yung pangalan po na Big Boss na tinatawag po sa kanya, alam niyo po ba yun? Hindi.
Your Honor, hindi po.
How about as a Whirlwind Corporation executive? Kilala niyo po ba na isa po siyang executive sa Whirlwind Corporation?
Your Honor, opo, kilala po namin isa po siyang Whirlwind.
And alam niyo po rin ba na siya po ay isang fugitive din po ng China?
Your Honor, hindi po.
Okay. Kasi there were reports during the Senate hearing na lumabas na si Big Boss, Duan Ren Wu, isang fugitive po siya sa China. And I think, if I'm not mistaken po, Ma'am Cassie, kayo po yung, di ba, when the question of his being a godfather sa inyo was raised, di ba, yun din po yung na-establish po na connection. Tama po ba? Okay. So, I'd like to bring everyone's attention to the next slide naman po. Kasi in the Articles of Incorporation, sa isang korporasyon, ang Fujian Shen Amoy